going to show you a stock market strategy, back-tested, giving amazing returns, and the best part is everybody can do it. No, this is not one of those videos that will lead you to buying some courses. In fact, this strategy outweighs any paid courses. After this video, if you still have excuses instead on how to execute this strategy, you are not going to go far in life. Sorry. So why am I doing this video? Number one, my goals has never changed. It's to impact as many lives as I can. You can help me by liking this video. Your actions directly impacts others by telling the YouTube algorithm to push to more people. And number two, constantly on my channel, I never ever fail to get comments like, can I buy the stock now? Is it too high? Is it...
Okay, this Chicken Genius Singapore, whatever his advice that have actually given to us, I do think that it's actually very good. Okay, to be honest with you, if you actually watch his video, like you actually finish it, you know what is actually he recommend. It's actually asking you to actually do choose a stock. Basically, step one, you choose a stock that has very good potential in the future. Okay, that basically it has to have some demand that people will actually buy. Okay, it has the stock has a very good prospect. It is actually a very they call it unicorn. Okay, unicorns stocks. Okay, and then what you do is actually cost average that unicorn. Okay, you know there are, you know, I do that a lot, but then right now as I know more about the market, I don't really do that anymore because the time that you actually have to put in is enormous. Okay, if you cost average the wrong stocks, you go to hell. Of course, if you cost average the right stock, then you make a fortune. Okay, so the technique comes when you need to know what kind of stock that you can actually do it. Okay, so 3 steps. Step one, find unicorn stocks. Okay, with very good fundamental, very good future prospect. In the future, you know that this stock is going to survive for at least another 10 years. Okay, so what you need to do is that you actually every month you cost average the stocks, right? And then the third step is actually you cost average, and then you have to deposit, like you buy the stock every single month. Okay, 3 steps. Okay, first step, choose a stock. Second step, cost average it. Third step, keep doing it, compound it. Within 4-5 years, you get your first 100,000. Is it possible? I think it is possible. Okay, it is not to say it is impossible, but it's certainly quite likely that you get the money that you want. Okay, so this is the calculator. Okay, this is the calculator, and then yeah. If you watch,
I'm just going to put...
if you watch the video, you see, okay, he actually predicting the calculation, say 10%, 20%, okay, and then for that particular stocks, okay, and then you basically you buy every single month or every single year. It's up to you. Okay, and then you can actually achieve, okay, based on your capability, they can actually buy like 1,000 to 1,000, I think 500 to 1,000 per month. Okay, for those who do not have a lot of money. Okay, so you buy 1,000 to 500, you do investment every single month, and then you choose a stock that give you roughly 20%, and then within 4 or 5 years, you see, for compounding return of 20%, you get around like 98,000. Okay, for investment of actually 60,000. You see, so total deposit 60,000, but then you get around 98,000. It is possible, yes, of course, because I did the same thing in Bursa Malaysia. I bought few stocks. Okay, actually compounded from 15,000 to close to 18 to 20,000. Okay, within around 5 years. Of course, I didn't put extra money in because few reasons. Okay, because the money is getting bigger and bigger, as you can see here. You know, every single year you put 12,000 on me and you get 100,000 at the end of 5 years. Okay, the stress is going to be there. Okay, because you're actually compounding. Okay, compounding actually very it'll become very big amount of money when you psychologically you cannot handle it. You probably cannot follow through it. So if that is the amount of money that you first time you see in your life, then it's gonna be a very big, okay, because when I just started, I only put in 300 per month, okay, so a year I put in about 4 or 5 thousand dollar, but in the end, I think this is the 6 years, okay, I made a lot of money, but I didn't reinvest, okay, in my portfolio. It's because all reason is that because in Malaysia you cannot do reinvestment, you do not have a reinvestment scheme, okay, and then you get all the cash, but you can't actually buy you can't buy the same stocks, okay. You have to, if you want to buy, they buy a higher price, okay. There's no discount, there's no like US, they, you know, you can buy a odd lot or something like that. There's no such thing, okay. So what I suggest, okay, you to do, so there are 3 steps, right? There are 3 steps that you can actually do it. But I suggest a safer way for you to do it, cost average it. This is something that I see in another video, okay. I'm gonna open up another video, hopefully you can find it, okay. I think this is safer way, because you want to do that, you know, your portfolio go up and down. You know, Tesla stocks is very volatile, it's a tech stock, and then can you handle that if you see your portfolio actually losing, like say imagine you invest like around year 3 you invest like 36,000 and then you losing 12,000, okay, in your market in your portfolio. Can you handle that, okay? So 30, you know, I did until here, and then the 3rd, 4th year I didn't really do it anymore because it become very, the amount of money become a lot, okay. So that's why it's actually very difficult to handle. So what you do is actually, yes, you can do something like, we can do something like ETF, okay. You don't choose the stock like that because you know, you choose ETF, it's gonna be you choose ETF, the price is going to be more stable, and then in the long run it's actually easier for you emotionally. It's not about the plan, it's about how you the psychology behind it, okay, how you can actually handle your losses, okay. Because the loss will come, okay, losses will come. A lot of people who lose money, they actually can't handle the floating, okay. They float a little bit, okay, they see they are losing money, they think it is real money, and then they just straight away they just close it. They can't handle the losses, okay, they can't handle the floating. So what you do is this, okay. There are few stocks, okay. He say VTI, okay, let's go to VTI Vanguard, okay. I think this is more practical, okay, because it's like something like VTI Vanguard, you know, you see the highest is 168, okay, $168, okay, and then the lowest price right now is only 115, okay, 115 the lowest, okay. So you buy all the way to 115, so 171 to 115 is how many percent? 171 115 is $56, okay, close to 30%. It is still okay, okay, it is still okay. If you buy something like Tesla, I don't know, okay, you so that's why you have to understand something like beta, okay, beta, whether the stock, okay, when the index drop, and then what is the how much does the stock actually drop, okay. So you go to VTI, you can buy something like exchange traded fund, okay. From Malaysia, you can do it. You just register for you just register a broker from you can register a new account with TD Ameritrade in Singapore. Just register and then use their platform to buy the ETF, okay. So every single, you don't have to do it every single month. Maybe when you see, you just decide how much money you have to invest every single year, okay. And then you want to time it, you can time it, but that amount of money you have to invest it. So 6,000 for me is the amount that I actually set, but then it gets a lot of money. I can't really do it anymore. So that's why I couldn't grow that account, because it's getting more and more difficult, okay. So let's look at this Vanguard ETF, okay. I think ETF will be more suitable if you if you do this kind of strategy and you do not have time. So you got a lot of money, and then you want to buy something, and you're busy with your life, okay. So I suggest you put 70-80% in exchange traded fund, and then 20% you want to do high risk, can do it. Okay, so you can invest in tech stock or something like that. You know, get some tips from friend, and then you invest the 20% into something else. Okay, then you do that. So if you got that 80% is going to be a lot of money, and then what you do is actually you have to, it's better off for you actually to invest in stock like this. Okay, so because the amount of money that involved, you don't want to have a lot of volatility, right? So imagine you losing 30,000 if you invest just 100,000, okay, from that, and that is actually your, that will actually is actually your you know your maximum floating losses. Okay, so as you can see here, if you just put 100,000 here in 2010, okay, until today, you get about 25,000, okay, and highest you get is actually 32,000. That is only 10 years. Okay, 10 years is very fast. Okay, 10 years is when your child is 1 year old, and then when she's your daughter is 1 year old, and when she's 11 years old, you get 22,000. Okay, with the power of compounding of you contributing every single month, this rate of this rate of return, your return is going to be crazy. Okay, by just earning 10%. So this stock, if I'm not mistaken, is, you know, they are only doing like 10% every single year. Okay, you can see here they're investing in this stock like Alphabet, Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, Visa, you know, Microsoft, Apple. Okay, so let's look at their performance. Okay, they even, you know, tell you what kind of stock they're investing in. They're blend, you know, they're investing some in growth stocks, some in value stocks. Okay, they'll tell you number of stock that actually invested in. So they invested in 3,535 million cap, 84 billion. Okay, you know, their price earning ratio is 16, return on equity 17%. You know, turnover, you know, total fund is 700 billion. So this is the industry that they invested in. Okay, more 20% technology, and then some financials, and so they say their beta is 1. Okay, so meaning if the index go up, then their stock then their price will actually go up. So it means that from here to here, probably index actually go up 10%, 3 times. So yes, so since inception, okay, yeah, in 2011, okay, so 2001, they have actually started a long time ago. But what you see here, you know, the 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years, you can just ignore because it's not very important. What is important is here, 12,000. Okay, so using the okay, of course this is tax. You don't pay tax, don't repay tax until you sell. Okay, this is the taxes they pay. Okay, so but then what is important is actually this one, the price movement, right? The price is now is 11%, 11% since 10 years ago. So if you use the compounding calculator, say you invest 10,000 this a year, and then every year you put in 6,000. Okay, year to go, you put 10 years, 3%, 12%, compound 1 time annually, calculate. Okay, so by the end 10 year you get 148,000. Okay, by just annually you invest 6,000, and then you start with 10,000, invest 6,000, and at the end of 10 years you get 100,000. Okay, of course this is we call it low risk. Okay, so before we do investing, first thing we have to understand is that we have to create our wealth. We have to make money first. So we make money first, and then invest in so once we got a big sum of money, okay, then we start to invest. Okay, we start to do some investment. Okay, and then when so we start to do some investment. Okay, large amount of money, and then after that we grow our wealth. Okay, from there now, from that onwards, you're only just growing your wealth. Okay, for now, if you don't have money, what you need to focus on is actually how to make more money. Okay, so you want to make more money. 10% might not be sexy for you. Okay, so you can actually make riskier bets like buying Tesla stocks. Okay, within 3 to 4 years you can grow that kind of money. Okay, so you got a lot of money, don't want to risk it like me. I don't have a lot of money. Okay, just that I don't want to take this kind of risk. Okay, so this guy is probably better. Okay, if you just want to learn about generally you want to make how to make money, I think this channel is very good because it teach you how to make money. If you look at their story, they started with real estate. Okay, after that they got some money, they sold all their real estate, and after that they take their money. Okay, because they start to do some business also. Okay, side hustle is what they call, right? They do some side hustle, and then after that they accumulate reasonable amount of wealth. Then they start they also at the same time, okay, they start to add in more, okay, in more money in their portfolio. Okay, of course, for investing you have to start now. Okay, what we do at this stage is just start learning. So do not focus on the return, it's not that important. So we focus on learning. Once we get that right, then we at the same time we also have to learn how to make money, right? Generate money. Okay, cash. Okay, once you got that cash, invest. Okay, for now just invest more money. Okay, just will be my suggestion. Okay, so this guy have actually done it. Okay, I've actually have a plan last time. Okay, my compounding plan, but I actually didn't follow because that amount it was getting very big. Okay, so it works. Okay, if you had the gut to do it, but for me, no. It is getting so big that my portfolio could have been like 80,000 right now, but then I didn't follow. I just couldn't follow it. Okay, I didn't have the gut to follow it. But because I did not have the right tool. Okay, so what I need to do actually to invest in ETF. In Malaysia we do not have ETF. Okay, that's the problem. If you invest in stocks, okay, individual stocks, what will happen is that if that stock just collapse or maybe bankrupt tomorrow, then you lose most of your money. So if you invest in something like ETF, you will not have that kind of risk. Okay, even if that is going to happen as well. Okay, but then the overall risk is actually smaller. Okay, because you invest in wide variety of stocks. Okay, so if one stock bankrupt, you got another stock still working, right? Still making you money, so it's still okay. So that's why you can actually do it. Okay, in an environment like ETF. Okay, so that's what I want to share for this week. Hopefully this is valuable for you, and then I'll see you next time. Bye bye.